Take a look at the Sparkling Ice Caffeine Blue Raspberry, one of the classics at this point. 70 milligrams caffeine, 16 fluid ounce, 473 milliliters. Contains 0% juice, 5 calories, 0 milligrams of sodium. You've got the vitamin E, niacin, biotin, B6, B12, pantothenic acid. It specifically shows the vitamin E in here. It's made in Washington. And then we've got our ingredients list, which is pretty big here. Carbonated water, fruit and vegetable juice for color. That's always nice to see. Natural flavors, caffeine, green tea extract, the various vitamins in here that they add. Things of note would be the sucralose. So that's going to be the sweet taste. It's a low calorie sweetener. Do your research on that one so you understand what you're drinking. Citric acid, tartaric acid. That's going to be the combo of the sour flavor and such. And we got the gum arabic and the ester gum. I assume these are just to keep things mixed. And then also 2 different things for keeping it shelf stable. Calcium disodium EDTA to protect flavor, and then potassium benzoate to ensure freshness. That is blue. So they somehow get this from fruit and vegetable juice. I don't know how. Looks cool. Definitely see the carbonation. Yeah. Anyways, I think it looks interesting. And kind of surprised they can make that work without food dyes. All right. It's got that classic blue raspberry, which isn't a real fruit, but it's got that classic smell. It smells almost like cotton candy. Yeah. Let's try it out. Still a good amount of carbonation. There's that fruity berry flavor to it. The sucralose as a sweetener, it has a specific taste. So if you're okay with the taste of sucralose and just like the research and everything on sucralose, then this could be something you could check out. I think overall it tastes pretty good. I do like the blue raspberry flavoring. So if you are into the specific flavor of blue raspberry, which is a pretty common flavor used for stuff like this, there's no reason not to check it out if you've never tried this one. It does have the 70 milligrams of caffeine in here, which is a pretty reasonable amount. It's not like a crazy large amount. It's probably similar, if not a little bit less than a cup of coffee, which is 8 fluid ounce. This is 16. So this is basically double the size of a cup of coffee, the official cup size. And that's going to have more caffeine than this. So the amount of caffeine per volume is less in this thing than a cup of coffee. After seeing it, which I don't know if I've ever poured this into a glass, the blue is interesting. It's almost like a gray blue. And I wouldn't say that that is visually appealing to me in the sense that I want to drink it. So, but if it were more blue, that would probably be worse. So I'm fine with this. It's fruit and vegetable juice for the coloring, which is nice. But yeah, just coloring in general. And when it's not super necessary, I don't know. For something like this, I get it. It makes sense. Yeah. Let's try from the can real quick. Obviously, if you want as much carbonation as possible, drink it from the can. But I think there's enough flavor here with the sourness, the blue raspberry flavor itself. I think it'd be fine to pour into a glass, drink it from there. I am getting kind of like a dry mouth type feeling from this. It could be the acids, the tartaric acid and the citric acid, which kind of do a combo of flavors to give you that slight direction of like a Sour Patch Kid type flavor, because those use the tartaric acid in them. And then the citric acid, of course, adds that sourness too. But yeah, my mouth is super dry at the moment. Anyways, I think it tastes pretty good. It's got a little bit of caffeine for you if you're into that. I'm not a huge fan of the sweetener used, that sucralose, but if you're okay with that, then it might be worth checking out. That was the Sparkling Ice Caffeine Blue Raspberry.